Good morning. I hope everybody is well. I feel like I sound a little rough. Allergies. It's pollen season. I'm dying. Thank you, Gnarly Charlie. I appreciate it. I got that commissioned for my debut, and it's probably my favorite thing I've ever gotten for my channel is my intro. Um, if I'm a little sniffly on stream today, I do apologize. I did blow my nose the moment before I started stream, and I already feel like I have to sniffle, so um the oak pollen where I live is really bad. So, um, getting better actually. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to go to the hospital because your injury got worse. But I'm glad you're feeling way better. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. I'm glad to hear that. Um, yeah, I had to rush out this morning. Not only was it a spring picture day for the kindergartner, so had to get her all cleaned up and dolled up and looking cute for her pictures, which is difficult to do in the mornings with an autistic child. Like, I asked her to get her shoes and she had a meltdown, so that was fun. But I had to do that, and then I had a eye doctor appointment this morning, so I'm currently wearing contacts. We'll see if the tracking works better without glasses blocking it, but I'm trying out contacts. We'll see how it goes. And now I'm back, and I believe that all of my posts should have posted to my socials, my morning message. Those of you that follow my clips channel on YouTube, or my clips and shorts channel, or my TikTok, or my Instagram. Yeah, hopefully no more frog blinking. We'll see. Children garden. You're just gonna plant seeds and grow kids. That's how it works, Raptilos. I don't know if you knew that, but like, when you send your kid to kindergarten, they go and they have multiple sandboxes, and they have the kids sit in the sandboxes and then bury them up to their waists, and then they teach them lessons, and they're half buried so they can't escape. That's how kindergarten works. Yeah, my voice just feels rough from allergies, but I'm doing the best I can. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream on Tuesday. Normally I try to stream twice a week, but I just was completely wrecked with allergies. So although I probably should have let you guys know in the Discord or on Twitter or something, so I do apologize for that I didn't say anything. I didn't mean anything by it. Yeah, a bit rough. I am trying to shop for glasses today. It's time for me to get new glasses. I'm not sure what I want to get, to be honest. I have like my old standby that I broke away from. I'll probably just get that again, but then I kind of want to get two pairs. I want to get like a fun glasses, and like fun glasses and then normal glasses. So we'll see. And then I usually shop from Zenny Optical. So Zenny Optical, if you ever want to sponsor me, I'd love that. But they have a thing. They used to have it where you could upload pictures and it would just show you what the glasses would look like. And now it tries to use your camera, but it's perpetually loading. So I can't see what the glasses look like on my face anymore. Polly, what do you want to ask? Wackle pudding. Oh my God, I just saw a tweet making fun of Americans for calling it Jello. Because they're like, it's called jelly. And it's like, I get it, but it's like, it's just like Band-Aids. We don't call them plasters. We call them Band-Aids. Oh, I'm not going to say that. One, because I'm moving, Polly, but also it's a doxing issue. I'm from the United States. right now you've got 50 options to choose from, but once we start narrowing down that sort of personal information, I'm just not comfortable giving it out, especially with a family. I can't risk doxing because you can never know. Um, some weirdo watching my VODs silently lurking on YouTube or something, trying to collect my info so they can track me down. Oh no, Roar, I'm so sorry. That's so bizarre. I wonder why that didn't work. Good morning, Cook. But yeah, like personal info like that, like, um, like the only personal info about my like appearance I would share is like my height because it's funny. Do I speak any other languages? I have been very slowly learning Spanish on Duolingo for about the past 4 years. But I get stage fright basically when confronted with actually like trying to say anything in Spanish. Um, so I would love to end up with a Spanish, like a native Spanish speaking um, content creator friends that could help me. Or I need to I've been trying to like start watching movies and shows in Spanish to get more comfortable with the actual implementation of Spanish. Like I've got a decent Spanish vocabulary, but if you ask me, hey, say something in Spanish, donde está la biblioteca? Like I'm gonna freeze up like anybody else would. So um, luckily they're safe now. See, yeah. So J Twitch, exactly. It's just I'm too afraid for the safety of my children, and especially you guys. I mean, you can't see my office, and behind me it's still kind of a wreck, although it's much better. But with us moving, it's clearing out. But my office, like my webcam faces the entirety of the room, and I can't control if my 18-month-old or my kindergartner runs in the room behind me. Really, when we move, I think I might set up my desk specifically so that if we did some sort of a challenge, community challenge, or donathon goal or something where I do a webcam stream where I just already have everything set up to where my desk faces a corner of the room or is facing the wall pretty abruptly, so I don't have to worry about um, someone getting a glimpse of one of my children without my permission. So, right, right, right. Yeah, that's one of the VTuber news channels, and I mean, there was a VTuber that she received a gift at a meet and greet at a convention, and unbeknownst to her, the person that gave her the gift slipped one of those Apple trackers. I forget what they're called exactly, but you know what I'm talking about, the Apple brand, like belonging trackers. They slipped it into her gift. So then when she took it home from her with her after the convention, they knew where she lived and they showed up at her house and tried to break into her house. And that happened recently within the past couple months. Yeah, AirTag. They put an AirTag in the present. And obviously that put her in danger. So it's just definitely one of those things that has to be, um, I'm not famous. I'm not famous, but the dream is to one day be famous. And that means I need to be careful about that information now, today, when I'm not famous, because being careless with that info now makes it exist forever. And if somebody means me harm, or if somebody is gonna put me or my family in danger later, I don't need to make that stuff available. Right, exactly, J Twitch. I didn't want to say her name on stream actually specifically because I didn't want to draw more attention to it. I think she's been traumatized enough, so I didn't want to draw more attention to it because I don't want anybody going from this chat to her chat and bringing it up again. So you guys all have to promise me, now that you've seen who it was, that you're not going to go and bring it up Like, don't dredge up past trauma for people. So I was deliberately not saying who it was because, once again, I was trying to protect her privacy. And while she is a streamer, stuff like that, like, just I wouldn't want to keep hearing about it. So, but yeah, unfortunately, you can't answer questions like that. Some people share exactly where they are, um, but then you end up with stuff like what happened to oh goodness, Valkyrie, and I forget the other two that were with her. Um, but specifically, someone showed up and threatened their safety in person because they were walking around IRL stream, and it's like for women especially. Um, oh, that's a good idea. Thank you. I'll do that. I didn't. This was kind of a spur of the moment. Um, maybe I should. No, I don't want to turn on shield mode. I remember what that does. That's. I don't want to block you either. Hold on. I don't want to time you out. How do you just delete the message? Why is it so complicated for the streamer to just try to delete a message? This makes no sense. I guess it would have to be in mod view, but I don't have that right now. Trash bin icon in the comment. I have a pin or reply. I don't have anything else. Yeah, it doesn't give me another. I'm in mod view and it doesn't give me any sort of options, so. No, once you delete a comment, that particular one is deleted from the VOD as well. I don't understand why I don't have any sort of moderation tools for myself. Maybe if I actually go on my streaming page, I just have my channel manager up. All right, let's see. Guys, why am I so helpless when it comes to this? I don't see any option to just delete the comment. All I can see is timing out. Pin or click reply. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I can't. Yeah, today's the first day. It's a vernal equinox. I don't know what else to do except time out. So I'm just gonna time you out for 10 seconds. I don't mean anything by it. Or I can untime out immediately. And that's the best I can do. It's not letting me delete the. I don't see any option to delete a particular comment, so I do apologize for that. That was just the best I could do. But you're not timed out anymore. I saw you could immediately untime out somebody, so you're fine. And you're back. I am sorry about that. I just don't see any way to delete a specific message. Oh, thank you, Roar. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean it popped. I mean it's not that big of a deal. It's just I just don't go to that streamer and bring up such a traumatic thing. It's just that's really important. Turgid Duke, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would only have to heavily edit it if somebody got doxxed, and technically it's not that she didn't get doxxed. It's just I would prefer my community to be aware that things like that happen, but not bring them up again to the people those traumatic things happen to, if that makes sense. Because going through it once is more than enough. Legal rice. I didn't know that. The only clipper I knew of that clipped my stuff was Vil. That's nice to hear that somebody else clipped my stuff. Oh gosh, I can't remember what they would have said. Okay, yeah, like I said, part of the reason why I'm a VTuber is to protect my kids' image. I don't agree with parents that try to monetize their children, that they have family accounts and parent accounts on social media, but they use their kids for content, especially their little kids who aren't aware of the idea of consent. That always rubbed me the wrong way. And so I'm a VTuber so that even if my kids pop in behind me or want to talk to me real quick, I'm not putting their image out on the internet. Was it the one where she cursed? Sus. Because that was a popular one. She was just behind me playing, saying random words and said the SH word, calling me out. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people probably have a very specific image of me in their head, but I do curse occasionally. I am not perfect. I am not. Oh God, I can't even think of the 1950s show. If I stub my toe, I curse. I get frustrated like the next person. So she heard it somewhere. One time she called out of nowhere and the specific inflection, she called me the B word, and I knew exactly where it came from. It came from extended family on my husband's side. It was like, oh, I know exactly who she heard who she heard say that. So we called immediately and went, hey, guess what? Stop talking about me like that in front of my child. That was fun. It was fun to make that relative stutter, trying to backpedal and pretend like they didn't say something. That was rather satisfying, actually. Inappropriate, yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's some pretty bad slurs and things like that that are coming back into rotation, and I really wish they wouldn't. I do think it's concerning. But some people really want to be able to say offensive words, and I've never really understood the appeal of that. I don't know why you would go out of your way to offend people, but some people that's what they want. They just desperately want to offend people or say offensive things and be shocking, and it's like, well, I guess you do you, I suppose. That's not for me. So those are pretty. Just really wish I could actually try these on. I don't know. My oldest has gotten really into like youth groups and stuff like that, and so like she gets mad at me for like cursing. Or I said like once, like, oh, I swear to God. She's like, don't do that. I'm like, don't put your religious ideals on me. You don't get to change my language just because you don't like it. But yeah, that's the thing with a 6-year-old and a 18-month-old in the house. They will learn, and you got to be ready for it. Johnny Somali syndrome. Oh, never mind. I know who that is. Didn't he get arrested? Did he get arrested or did he get deported? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this, but when you travel to another country, you respect the culture of that country. Dropped a thing behind you. I looked at it and said, your dad had to tell your grandpa not to swear. That's so funny. Arrested facing multiple charges. It's like one of those, yeah, they won't like, yeah. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to that man, but um I gotta be honest, if you go to another country, you don't get to expect your US constitutional rights in another country. Like if you break the law in another country, you have to follow the law of that country. I'm sorry. And so just be advised. Don't be a ignorant American when you go travel thinking that for some reason they're going to care about our constitutional rights. It's like that might not match their constitutional rights. A lot of people are very adamant that people who are not US citizens don't have rights here, which is incorrect, by the way. So then don't go to another country and assume you have rights. It's the same thing. Turnabout's fair play, you know? So just always be respectful of the people in another country when you go there. Do not be the stereotypical American tourist. Please don't. If nothing else for me, just for my sake. Don't go to another country and perpetuate the stereotype of the obnoxious American tourist, please. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to that man, but you know, there are consequences. Unfortunately, I think if he gets um, pardoned or excused or whatever, what have you, and gets brought back, I don't think he'll learn his lesson. Judging by his past behavior and how he's gotten in trouble before, and it's never been to this extent, he didn't learn his lesson. This is a clear example of FAFO. F around, find out. So, hi, Neonova. I hope everybody is well. Has a 90% conviction rate. See, okay, so that as a statistic doesn't mean much without context in the sense of, does that mean that if they arrest you, no matter what, they are going to convict you? Like it's, oh, you're arrested, like even if you're innocent, it's like too bad. You better pray. Or is it that they're that sure before they arrest somebody? You know what I mean? So like without context, I don't know what that means exactly. Electrical engineering, that's fascinating. Yeah, I'm not good with the equations and stuff, but good luck, Sass. I hope that goes well for you. Excalibur, thank you. I'll drink some. Please don't submit charges until they have enough evidence to prove it. Okay. Which is great because that means that their police, you know, actually do stuff. Yeah, man, I really wanted to be able to try on glasses, but I don't think it's going to work. But I particularly like these. These are really pretty. But will they look pretty on me is the question. Oh well. Maybe I should just go get like tissues and have them on my desk. I do apologize for that. Hi, Mockingjay. You could have sworn you saw Ant-Man doing the Gertie. Faced many years in prison. Many years in a South Korean prison? Because that's the other thing too, is that what we know of in the US as a prison system versus how prisoners are treated in other countries is also very different. Like if he goes to a South Korean prison, like it's not nearly as bad. Fair enough, fair enough. He's going to the cabbage farm. Yeah, I am sorry to that man, but you know, FAFO, when you go to another country and break their laws, you can't be shocked at consequences, you know? Is, you know, that's just how that is. Okay, can you guys tell me what is this trend of glasses where like they're not symmetrical? Where one side is square and one side is round. Have you guys seen those? Yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, in this case, I don't think he'll learn his lesson. Yeah. It's just such a goofy trend to me. I don't understand. And I would like, um, cat eye glasses. Cat's eye? Am I thinking right? Because I've never really worn that style, but I think that might be fun. But yeah, glasses that are like different shapes. Once on one side or the other is really weird to me. I think that's such a strange trend. That's all right. Are oversized glasses still stylish or not? It's hard to remember. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of looking at new glasses, but I'm not sure what I want. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see. Fair enough, fair enough. And then yeah, I always have my like go-to, the ones that always work for me. But I don't know, I want to try something different. But then I don't know, some of them seem kind of too much, I guess, for glasses. Maybe for sunglasses they wouldn't be too bad, like prescription sunglasses. Circle shape ones. Yeah, I've worn like oversized ones for a while. Actually, no, the what glasses I've been wearing are not oversized, but um I'd like to switch back to my old oversized ones. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe. Sorry. Dream hack. There's a style here called the forehead kiss, which is cute, but that's not how the glasses look at all. The glasses are very 80s styled. So that's why that's kind of funny to me. Yeah, that's the thing. In the United States, I know that they call them like, um, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? But generally speaking, in other countries, their institutions where they have prisoners are usually rehabilitation in mind, where the U.S. is not, because of the way the 14th Amendment in the Constitution is written. The third clause, I think. It's where you can use prison labor basically like slavery. So it's the U.S. still has slavery technically in its constitution, which then when prisons in the U.S. are able to make profit off of that, there is absolutely no incentive to rehabilitate prisoners. Their incentive is to keep their cheap labor force intact as possible. So, Lucky Star Place, thank you for the follow, and Time Lord, thank you for the follow as well. So, yeah, their goal is to keep them in prison, unfortunately. All right, sweethearts, I have to go blow my nose. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I just brought a whole toilet paper roll to my desk for blowing my nose. We've reached that stage of allergies where it's like, I don't even care about the tissue box. Let's just for a golf course. Yeah, falling. So you understand. It's like, I mean, it's basically it's slave labor. So it's like not fun. Spring season, yes. How did you know? Hey, J Twitch Basemat, no offense, but that reads straight like a grok prompt. Like, it reads like a AI program being trained to be a Twitch chatter. Hay fever. It's the oak pollen, honestly. It's awful. I'm not a fan. I mean, I'll live, but I'm not a fan. I'm doing my best. And I guess that's all I can say to that. I'm doing my best. But definitely wish that I could breathe a little bit easier. Unfortunately. Pollen accessories. No kidding. Honestly, though. All right. Well, I've bookmarked quite a few different glasses now. Although it's funny, I'm not coming across my like go-to lenses. Now I'm worried that they discontinued them. Oh, well, thank you, Adam. I'm glad I can help. That's what I'm here for. Yep, today is as far as I saw, although I could always be wrong, but I saw just kind of like news headlines that today is the vernal equinox, which means first day of spring. Your basil coming in later? Nice. I have a lovely singing voice. Thank you. Not currently, not with the allergies messing me up. Like my ears feel clogged. I can't really hear myself right now. Which is good because that parody song project I told you guys about, I'm still writing, so I don't have to record anything anytime soon yet. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Can I talk with my nose pinched? You mean like this? Doesn't it sound... It's not that much different, but it's, I'm pinching my nose. Ta-da. Oh, now my nose is even worse. Stuffy. Who needs to pinch their nose when their nose stuffs itself? You were born during an earthquake, really? Wow. Wow. Technically, I've experienced an earthquake, but I was asleep. So I don't know what they feel like. Earthquake must have helped with the birth. I don't think so. Earthquake. Oh, so you weren't there like mid-earthquake getting shaken out. Shaken out like a pepper shaker. Yeah, pollen is no joke, man. It's just, mating season for the plants. So none of us can breathe. Yeah, technically, I lived somewhere that was hit with 2 because it was down the Caribbean chain, and, both of them happened early morning, so I was asleep. I missed them. Somewhere that I recently learned gets earthquakes I was surprised about because I've never heard it, but apparently, New Zealand gets hit with earthquakes quite a bit because of where it's located. Oh, also, I don't know if it's true. I just read it somewhere that apparently Africa is anchored in the planet, so like Africa doesn't get earthquakes because its tectonic plate is basically the anchored plate, and all the other ones are shifting around that one. I thought that was interesting because like way, 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 way back when all of the continents were just one and it was Pangea, they all broke off of Africa. There's a gap in Africa that's splitting apart right now. Oh, that's not good. Okay, but up until recently, it was the anchor one, and there was nothing there. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, all the other continents were pulled off of what is now Africa. I thought that was really interesting. I don't know. Little things like that are just like just cool little facts. I'm sorry. Oh, I think the baby's up. Hold on. Be right back. Good morning. Hi, honey. Guys, the baby is up. Here's water. So we'll be able to stream for a few more minutes, and I'll probably have to call it. Extinct genus of jawless fish. Jawless? Evil Princess Kaylee, thank you for the follow. Right, they happen along the fault lines for the most part, yeah. So like there's a fault line along the Caribbean island chain, I think, along California, New Zealand apparently. Those are only the ones I know off the top of my head. Yeah, unfortunately the baby also has allergies, so trying to get a 18-month-old to let you, like, he doesn't know how to blow his nose. Through the Middle East and up into Europe as well. Okay, I didn't know about that. I'm not well versed in tectonic plates. But, in the United States, if you're not dealing with earthquakes and forest fires, you're dealing with hurricanes and tornadoes. So, and then sometimes, if you're really unlucky, snowstorms. 5 species, but they're extinct. So they've found records of them, I guess. They found fossils. But if they're jawless, how does that work? Are they just like tubes? Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to like picture like what jawless means. You know. Hi, honey. How you feeling? You have a good nap? You'd rather thunderstorms and snowstorms over tornadoes? I mean, that's the problem though, is that thunderstorms, if it's a bad storm, usually it's because it's a tornado cell or a hurricane cell. And those are not fun. They feed via open mouths. I have that in common with them. I also feed via open mouth. I don't really know how you would feed without opening your mouth. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hi, Sweet Pea. You okay? Oh. Ooh. He likes kicking my keyboard. Don't do that. Don't get your feet off my keyboard. Stop! Get your feet off my keyboard. I don't even know what you just opened. The GE Force experience. And guys, he tried to create a clip. Oh, okay. He made a clip with his feet. You stop that. Baby's learning. He is. So bizarre. Stop with your feet up. No, stop kicking my keyboard. Stop. You don't get to kick my keyboard. Oh. Oh, I just saw somebody put out there's gonna be a woolly mouse VTuber. So somebody jumped on that pretty quickly. They're gonna be a woolly mouse. I thought that was really cute actually though. Yeah, I forget where I saw it actually. I thought their design was really cute. They got a design VTuber design page up pretty quick. It was really cute. So if I don't know, I'll probably if I can find them actually, honestly, because I thought that was just really cute and fun, and they jumped on that pretty quick about the woolly mice. So if I can find it, I'll probably link it. If I can find their Twitter post again, I'll post it under the channel like what mom is watching. If I can find it again, so that you guys can find them too, because I thought it was a really cute design. And if I can find it, I'll put it there in the Discord. All right. I did say that I was just going to be streaming until the baby woke up. So unfortunately, it's going to be pretty quick. Let me see if any of my friends are live. I don't think anybody be live this early. So should we raid like someone who's like a big deal? Oh, Sanson is I think playing that new game by Vichiban. Which, or you know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna raid someone like absurdly bigger than me. Let's raid Buff Pup. If that game by Vichiban's released, I'm sure that she'll be playing it, and I want to see it. So we're gonna go raid into Buff Pup. Why not? I never raid the behemoths of VTubing. We're gonna raid a behemoth today. We're gonna raid Buff Pup. I'm a big fan of hers, so it's whatever. Ah, don't grab my microphone. I don't know when I'll be able to stream again. It just depends on the little one. Um, so it might be a bit, but I will keep doing my morning posts on all my social accounts. And when I say social, I don't mean Twitter. I mean TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube clips channel. So I'll keep posting those. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Avoid the pollen, avoid earthquakes. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though it was a short stream. I really do appreciate it. So I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Take care of yourselves, okay? All right, bye everyone. Oh, all right, bye-bye.